Okay, I'm not going to be able to give you all the details. I'm going to say things that is not going to jive with you, and I'm going to say things that you've never heard before. For some of you, what I want you to know is that it's already supported in heavy detail on 2 video series entitled 1. The 2 Witnesses of Revelation 11. Video series number 2 is entitled The Arrival of the Locust. It's about 64 videos long, and then the 2 Witnesses one, I don't know how long it is, but it's pretty long also. These 2 videos are going to provide not only the root, but the fruit of what I'm about to reveal. And if you have any questions or any doubts in anything that I'm about to say, do yourself a favor and go there and give it a look, because all your questions. So what I want to do now is I want to speak from the heart. I want to speak in a way that's going to say things that I already know, that I've already supported, and I just want you to listen and understand. The point being is this: the scriptural support for what I say is right there if you want to research it on your own. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I've already supported the ideas that I'm trying to give you as being biblically sound and backed up. My whole history there on the playlist can support this. So listen well. Why is July going to be the month for the sacrifice, which is the very next month that we're about to go into? Well, for a very important reason. In Revelation 11:7, Revelation 13:15, we talk about a 42-month period that's coming to an end. That 42-month period is going to be for false nation witness Israel. They're going to stop witnessing in a 42-month period, which is 3.5 years. Then we see at the connection with Obama, the one who has been given the mouth speaking great things, that he also is going to end in a 42-month period. 42-month period is 3.5 years. 3.5 years for Obama, which says he will be given a head wound, is going to be 6 months shy of a 4-year presidential term. To be 6 months shy of a 4-year presidential term, we have to understand when the presidential term is going to end if we want to place Obama in it as possibly being the 4th beast upon the earth. He's not the 4th beast as being the Antichrist. He's the 4th beast as being the mirror that represents the arrival of the New World Order, which is the physical false kingdom upon this world. So as the mirror Obama is, he's the bringer for the Antichrist. He fulfills himself. He is the heralder and the bringer about of the New World Order, which will be the condition in which the Antichrist can arise in. So back to Obama's presidency about to end in July by experiencing a head wound, which we connected to the second cup, which would be the fall of the United States of America, symbolizes one place at New York City, which is going to be Revelation chapter 18, verse 21, verse 22. And then we have the connection for the second cup can be found at Revelation 8, verse 8, which is going to be that great fiery mountain that was cast into the sea. Well, it's no different than the same place where the millstone comes down in verses 21, 22 of Revelation 18, which is going to be on the sea of that great city, which is going to be New York City, Golgotha, city of the dead. So if we come back here, we find out that New York is the target in July for the sacrifice, which is to bring about the locust, who will prophesize for 5 months before the arrival of the Antichrist. The arrival of the Antichrist is a unique situation, and it's going to tie back up with what we counted with Obama's presidency ended at a 42-month period. If Obama's presidency ends at a 42-month period, it's going to be 6 months shy of a 4-year presidential term. 6 months shy of a 4-year presidential term would end technically, officially in January 13th. But in reality, his term truly ends at the end of the year, which would be in December. This is on paper. At the winter solstice, which is going to be December 21st, 2012, at the Ouroboros, which would be the correct connection in the occultic view to count back the 6-month period back from. So if we want to shorten Obama's term from a 4-year period to get to a 3.5 year, which is a 42-month ending of the 2 witnesses and the head wound, we would count from this date. 1 month, 2 month, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 months back, 3.5 years, 42-month period, USA, July, experiences a head wound as represented by Obama, who puts us in there to get the New World Order. If we were to come from Revelation 9, verse 15, we're going to find out why we're counting back from December 21st, 2012. And it's going to be for this reason right here. And it says, and the 4 angels which were loosed were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year. Well, that's going to be this period. December 21st, 2012, at exactly 11:11:11 a.m. Universal Time is the hour that Revelation 9 verse 15 is clarifying. So that's when we can see the 5-month period, which would lead to the arrival of the Antichrist that the locusts prepare for. July is the month, sacrifice, New York City.